This has been a strange year for everyone, so we're all in this together. But it has been interesting to watch how people have adapted to the new situation. And the folks that work to encourage positive youth development in Georgetown County have been no exception to that. They have risen to the occasion. A lot of people who were especially at risk for COVID-19 figured out how to make Zoom work for them, and the work never stopped. So the Early Learning Council, the Early Childhood Collaboratives, all those collaborative groups have just been soldiering on. And it's been inspiring to watch, and I know that our kids are going to be the beneficiaries. So, there's nothing more inspiring than watching people adapt to a bad situation and make good things happen.
I'm really proud of my work group in general, just everyone's still making the time each month to meet throughout this whole thing. I think we've missed 1 month meeting. And I'm really proud of us for getting funding for the Southern Georgetown Community Library, which is just, I think, almost finished being completely built. We helped fund a shade structure to go in their outdoor space so that they could continue their programming and read-alouds for kids and all types of things outdoors with the shade structure, so that they could follow more COVID guidelines and stay safer. So we're really proud of getting that together, and looking ahead, we're hoping to bring some school gardens to the county as well. So hoping that happens. So yeah, I'm proud of kind of some of the projects we were still able to make happen amidst everything.
We have to have more hours over the normal teachers' hours that we have to get. And so with that, we came together as a group to say, hey, what does our community need? What does our daycare and our school systems need for our children for our staff to feel comfortable? And what else can we do to change things with the rising pandemic that we have, and how to make that easier? And so we were just able to come together and work together to get the sessions done. But then as the sessions through Zoom, we were in breakout sessions with others that we're not normally with. And so normally we get to meet in person. And so we've missed that, but we've been in still having the opportunity to work together and collaborate to see what's best.
One of the nice things that I think that ELC has done is form some collaboratives, including a collaborative called ECS, Early Child Care Services, which are local, state agencies that have a connection to children in one way or another, either providing help to the providers, providing help to families, and we convene them as a group, as a collaborative, and it has just been heartwarming. It is something that we knew before, that there's not a silver bullet. There's not one person that is going to make this vision of ours come true, that all of Georgetown County's children will reach their full potential. It is more complex than that, and it truly does take a village to raise our children. And so it is essential. It's not an option to try to do it by yourself. It is not possible to do that. And having the willingness to share your resources or to ask for help and resources is it's a skill. It's an essential skill that we already knew about, but has been ramped up during this time of this pandemic challenge.
I think GCAS has provided this community of Georgetown a great opportunity to have in place these kinds of organizations that are equipped and ready to step forward and be resilient and be able to bunk up when the time need is needed to provide those kinds of services. We all have been able to adapt to the new norm because we have to be, adaptive leaders, be able to plan for what if this happens, how would you react in order to maintain status quo in the organization. So as good leaders, we were able to collaborate and be able to be very resilient and be able to come back and provide those services. I think the Georgetown County is very fortunate to have GCOS and then have this collaborative meetings on a regular basis to talk about what we're doing and help plan for the future. And just wonderful to be a part of that organization.
The collaboration for me is it's a unity of great minds, and it's always a great experience to hear what everybody else is doing. And other people, they might have ideas that you haven't had of things to do in the pandemic. And so that has been really helpful for me. To be able to share ideas is the most important thing. And because there is somebody out there that's doing something you haven't thought of.